do it like us. We add flavor to whatever we touch. Keeping faith in the Messiah is a must. Hebrews make the world go round. So hungry, can't put the scripture down. Them brews got too much flavor. We be switching styles, salt of the earth, 101, the original. Keeping these commandments by faith, it's official now. You got a gift, they gon' tell you cocky. Projecting they insecurities, they never could stop me. Listen, before I watch my neighbor's grass, I better know myself. Why would I bring my brother down when it's a COINTEL? They labeled us a hate group, and now they watching us. Watchers at every side, but they ain't stopping much. Can't touch me without the Father's permission. You entitled to your opinion, but that's not in the scripture. Listen, real love, no respect of person, no favoritism, no vainglory. This ain't religion, that ain't the mission. We in the same position. I'm trying to shake the system. We turn the lions when under pressure, so pay attention. Pay attention, pay attention. Oh, they ain't saying nothing. The screen.
Shalawam, shalawam, shalawam. All praises be to the Most High Yahawah and our King, Hamashiach Yahushai. The water for tuning in. Make sure you go back and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. But make sure you hit the like button. Let's get these messages out there. Once again, shalom to all the Malaks out there, all the Ahchwaths out there, and all praises be to our Abba Nawa Yahawah, KAL, Yahawah Ba'ashama Mashiach Yahushai, YAHAWAH. I got a quick one right here, as you can see, as you heard, hopefully, when you tuned in, that salt of the earth. We are the salt of the earth. So I'm not going to hold you. Let's dive right into it. Let's pull these scriptures up. First, I'm going to start at Proverbs 3. I'm going to start at Proverbs chapter 3 first. Then I'm going to go to verse 5. It says, trust in Yahawah with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. And if you can be honest with yourself, we have all been guilty of leaning on our own understanding. So if we can reverse that and just trust in Yahawah, put all your trust in him, and don't lean on your understanding, that's some great knowledge and great wisdom for you. Verse 6, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Right? Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahawah and depart from evil. And I'm going to leave that right there. Just don't be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahawah and depart evil. Right? All the brothers and sisters, all the Ahchs and Ahchwaths out there, please don't be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahawah and leave the evil alone. Now let's get into this message. That was kind of like a little side note to Israel. Let's get into this message, the salt of the earth. Who is the salt of the earth? Mark 4, the sower. Who is the sower? Yahushai, right? Yahushai is the sower. Let's start it from the top. The parable of the sower. Mark 4:1. And he began again to teach by the seaside, and there was gathered unto him a great multitude, so that he entered into a ship and sat in the sea, and the whole multitude was by the sea on the land. Of course, it's talking about Yahushai. And he taught them many things by parables, and said unto them in his doctrine, hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow. Verse 4, and it came to pass, as he sowed, Salakia, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up. And some fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth, and immediately it sprang up, because it had no depth of the earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. So basically what it's saying right there, of course, could be self-explanatory, but we know that the law and the word is spiritual, but you didn't have no root in the foundation. You didn't have no root in the word. You took the word in, but you had no root in it. So when the sun came, that heat came, that fire came, as it says, you must be molded in that fire, right? You got to go through that fire. When that fire came, you withered away. You didn't stand tall for the Most High. Verse 7, and some fell, and some fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it, and it yielded no fruit. No fruit. No fruit came from these among the thorns. Verse 8, and another fell on good ground, and did yield fruit that sprang up, and it increased, and brought forth some 30. Some had 30. They brought forth 30 fruit. Some had 60. Right? 30%, 60%. Hey, and some even had 100. Meaning they was, man, their fruit was awesome. Right? They was dealing with a lot of fruit. Verse 9. And he said unto them, he that heareth, Salakia, he that have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was all alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Elohim. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. So a lot of times I have had it happen to me. You know, you ask people, do they believe in the Bible? Do they read the Bible? And a lot of people be like, I just can't understand it. I've read it several times, but I don't get it. I don't understand it. They have no concept of what it is that they're reading. And clearly in Mark 4:11, it's telling you, unto you, the ones who do have an understanding and knowledge, it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Elohim. But unto the unskilled, unto the babes, unto the ones that are still on milk, right? The ones that are not weaning themselves, they have no understanding. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. That seeing they may see, right? People go to church, people look at the videos, they see and not perceive. And hearing, they may hear and not understand. Lest at any time, listen to why this happens. Lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. So the reason they can't understand, the reason they don't get the mysteries of the kingdom of the Most High is because he doesn't want them to. Because he said, seeing they may see, but they don't perceive it, and hearing that they may hear and not understand. But if they did understand, then their sins could be forgiven. But since they don't understand, it said, lest at any time that should be converted and their sins should be forgiven. Right? And if you go on, he'll explain the parable, right? I'm not going to go read all this for time's sake, but it's verse 13. And he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word. And these are by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Hasatan, Satan, cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. And these that are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who, when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction and persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended, right? And these are they which are sown among the thorns, such as hear the word, And the cares, verse 19, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and lust of other things entering in choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it, and they bring forth fruit, some 30, some 60, and some 100. Right? Now, we know the ones that do this are who? Let's get it. Deuteronomy. Let's get it. Deuteronomy chapter 7. And I'm going to start, let me see. I think I blew it up a little too big, Salakia. That's good. Hopefully you guys can see. That should be pretty good, right? Okay. Warnings. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1. We're going to start at the top, right? Remember, this is about the salt of the earth, right? When Yahawah thy Elohim shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations or heathens or people before thee, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when Yahawah thy Elohim shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them or kill them, and utterly destroy them. Utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. So you can't make a covenant with these nations of people. These 7, guaranteed. It's written in the law. Right? Neither should thou make marriages with them. So all these people, Israelites cannot marry these people. Right? They're heathens. This is salt of the earth. If you're the salt of the earth, these are things that you should know, right? Neither shall you make marriages with them. Thy daughter shall not give unto his son, nor his daughter shall thou take unto thy son. For thou wilt turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of Yahawah be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. But this, or Salakia, but thus shall ye deal with them. So this is how you should deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. Right? These are the things that they were doing in that land. But the Most High told us to destroy their altars, break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn all their images with fire. For thou art what? Why? Because this is why. Because we're the salt of the earth. He said, for thou art an holy people, Kadash, right? Set apart. For thou art a holy people unto Yahawah the Elohim, right? Yahawah the Elohim has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, the salt of the earth, above all people that are upon the face of the earth, right? The salt of the earth. Once again, these people that is being spoken about right here in Deuteronomy is the salt of the earth. And if you are an Israelite, you are the salt of the earth. So these are things that you should know, possess within you, on your heart and in your mind. These things should be written on you, right? Verse 7, Yahawah did not set his love upon you, Salakia, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. Verse 8, but because Yahawah loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sown or sworn unto your fathers. Who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Have Yahawah brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondman, captivity, slavery, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Now therefore, that Yahawah Elohayim, he is Elohayim, and the faithful Elohayim, which keepeth the covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. This is the salt of the earth. So I get for the stumble. This is the salt of the earth, right? John 14:15, 1 John 5:3. If you love me, keep my commandments. It's saying the same thing right here in Deuteronomy 7:9, right? The covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, right? And repay them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. This is for the salt of the earth. If you're the salt of the earth, a special people, as it says right here in Deuteronomy 7:6, if you this, above all people that are upon the face of the earth, a Kadash people, right? A chosen people, that's the salt of the earth, right? Let's get it in Psalms. I'm going to go to Psalms real quick. Psalms 82. We're going to be wrapping up soon. Psalms 82. And I'm going to start at verse 3, right? I'm going to start at verse 3. Salt of the earth, remember, those chosen people, those special people, defend the poor. That's what we need to be doing. Defend the poor. That's what we should be doing. And the fatherless. It's a lot of children out here who don't have a dad, right? We all have a father because our father is Yahawah. But it's a lot of children that don't have a dad or a father figure in their life, right? So it says, defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Our oppressor. Verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. Who? Our oppressor. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course, right? We know this. Why? Because the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. We know this. So it says all the foundations of the earth are out of course, meaning everything is haywire. Everything is not what we see today is not what it's supposed to be. The course, the foundation of the earth is out of course. It's going the wrong way. I have said ye are Elohims, and all of you are children of the Most High. This is the salt of the earth. The ones that are children of the Most High. Salt of the earth, right? Children of Yahawah. Let's get one more. Psalms. Salakia. Y'all know what it is, the classic. You know what it is, the classic. For those who know. Those who have ears to hear. He soweth his word to Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Jacob had 12 sons, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Reuben, right? Manasseh, Ephraim, Judah, Issachar, and on and on and on, right? So he showeth his word to Jacob, which is Israel, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel, right? The salt of the earth. Verse 20, He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they know them. Oh, Salakia. They have not known them. Praise ye Yahawah. So no other nation of people other than Israel knows his judgments or the law. They have not known them. Praise ye Yahawah. Right? No other people knows Yah. No other people. Let's get it. Matthew. Let's go to the new. Matthew. And this is going to sum it up right here. Right? Look at this. Look at all these barakas. Look at all that. All them barakas. And I was just going to jump down to what I was going to jump down to. But man, look at all this. Wow. Barak are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of the Shemayim. Barak are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Barak are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, the salt of the earth. Barak are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Barak are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Barak are the pure in heart, for they shall see Elohim. Barak are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Elohim. Barak are they which persecute for Salakia. Barak are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of the Shemayim. Barak are ye when man shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Ooh, salt of the earth. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in the Shemayim. This is the start of the earth, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. The salt of the earth. The salt of the earth. Matthew 5:13. The salt of the earth. You are. Never forget this. Keep this in your mind. Keep this in your mental mind. Israelites. Keep this in your heart and in your mind. Bind it on you. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost its Savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing. We don't want to be good for nothing, but to be cast out. We don't want to be cast out. And to be trodden under foot of man. You are the light of the world. Come on, man. The light of the world. Well, let me get this reference real. Let me see if this is. In him, this is John 1:4. In him was life, and the life was the light of man, and the light shineth in darkness. This is salt of the earth, Yahawah. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. Right? We know this is John. Look, verse 7. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of that light, that all men through him might believe. He was not the light. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came to his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of Elohim, even to them that believe on his name. Right? I don't want to get out of it because we're going back to the salt, but I just had to show y'all that about that light. Anyway, let me get ready to wrap it up. You are the light, this salt, the salt of the earth. If you the salt of the earth, if you were Deuteronomy, if you was in Psalms, if you was all the way back with all our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you the salt of the earth. And it says, ye are the light of the world. Let's highlight that. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do man light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in the Shemayim. Think not that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For truly I say unto you, to the Shemayim and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no ways or wise pass from the law to all, and all has not been fulfilled, to all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach man so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of the Shemayim. But whosoever shall do and teach the commandments, teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of the Shemayim. So here we teach the commandments because this is what it says, right? So with that being said, never forget 5 and 13, Matthew 5 and 13, that what you are, the salt of the earth, right? With that being said, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I hope this was edifying to somebody. I hope this helped somebody. And as always, we just try to reach our people and continue to edify and bring the word out. With that being said, I'm just going to say Shalawam. Don't forget to like I say, subscribe, share, and let's get this word out. Giving all praises to our Abanawi Yahawah, called HALAL Yahawah by Shalawam Ahchs Ahchwaths, Shalawam, Ahchs, and Ahchwaths. All praises be. Kwam Yashala.